Hi, everybody. You're here with Vincent Guta and Jean-Philippe Loisel, having the right energy to your solutions and the right problem solvers. You're here live with two motivated individuals. Jean-Philippe,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you very much, Vince. And you know what? Motivation Monday is all about giving our best self, giving our best self every single day, pushing the extra mile, being a problem solver, not a problem expander, going to see like the world how it can be to get the life by design. And we have right now 3 quotes today about Tony Robbins. First quote is, it's what you practice in private that you will be rewarded in public. So Vince, what does that relate to you and how do you see this quote to you?
amazing quote from Tony Robbins. From getting up in the morning to doing all these small little actions, training our body, putting the right mindset on, reading the right books, eating the right food, and just being around the right people. Not everybody sees what you do in private. And how do you finish your day? Going to bed, reading your book, putting the right motivation on in your brain. So when you get up the next day, you have no negativity in your mind and your soul.
Yeah, well said. It's all the daily action, the little step, the little things that you think doesn't make any difference. This is the juice. This is those little things that will make you get the big things that you want in life. So second quote is, if you do what you've always done, you'll get what you've always gotten. So Vince,
Very good quote. To everybody listening out there, if you do and you have a constant routine and you want to get to a higher being within yourself, or do things differently, and you'll get different results. But if you always stay and you stagnate and you don't want to change, well, you're always going to have the same result. So when someone says, well, I want to do this and I'm going to get there in within a year, well, if you don't do the small little things in private, you will not get to that result. Amazing quote by Tony Robbins. And we've been practicing these every day, and we're still doing it every day. And if we stop doing it, we feel weird. We feel that we're not growing. So if you want to grow, you need a change. And with change comes a mindset of discipline that Jean-Philippe has in his daily schedule. And he's been transforming that energy towards me the most he can. And we're seeing results because we're disciplined, we're consistent, and it makes a difference, JP.
yeah, yeah, and I just want to expand on that, Vince. In terms of what you've always done, I mean, sometimes it's not changing what you're doing, but how you're doing it.
Right.
Sometimes it's the perception, sometimes it's the intensity, sometimes it's the intention. How are you going to do it? How are you going to speak with people, with your friends, with your colleagues, with clients? It's not always changing all the system. Sometimes it's small little shift, small little things included inside your schedule, like practicing what you should say, like practicing certain stuff, or what kind of system you're going to improve this week, or what are you going to include inside your schedule? Is it to stretch more, like stretch 3 times a week, or is it to meditate? Sometimes it's like daily or weekly different things that will give you the energy to step up as the human being you know you are. And this gives me to the third quote: identify your problems, because we all have some, but give your power and energy to solutions. So Vince, expand on that a bit.
Everybody has problems. And a lot of people, every human being has a problem right now. But it's how fast you could fix the problem. If you surround yourself with the right environment around you, and you use if you have something that you're good at and you know that you're good at it, and you're able to transfer that to somebody else, don't you think you could help that other person? Well, it's the same thing for you. If you're having a problem with something, maybe you should see who's the person that could help me and guide me in that problem, that could give me that solution. So if you know that person to you right now, that if there's a problem you have, is it a mindset that you're trying to just change something? Could you speak to someone maybe about your health, that you want to change your nutrition? There's something that you could improve today. There's something that you could improve today that could change your life. So for me, if there's something that I want to get better at this week, I know who I'm going to call myself better to get that solution. This is such a powerful quote to finish off this call, Jean-Philippe. Identify your problems, but give your power and energy to solutions. Well, how would you respond to that, Jean-Philippe?
Yeah, I took out this quote because a lot of people say, you know what, we need to, and psychologists sometimes say, you know what, you need to feel all those things, all the problems, all the kind of emotions, which I'm not saying you don't have to. What I'm saying is this quotes relate to me in a certain way that if you do not identify your problem, you won't understand what you have to change. But if you do identify the problem, could be in your life, could be in your business, could be in your life in general. But if you do identify it, don't keep your energy there because you're going to expand it. It's going to grow, or you're going to change the story of it inside your head. You're going to change the story about it, or you're going to change the environment, or you're going to change a lot of things. But you won't focus on the solution to make things change. So you need to give all your power, all your energy on solutions, because the thing is, it's so hard to change things that if you don't focus all your energy, you won't gonna be able to make it. So for me, this quote is so important because we do have problems. No matter how you call it, problem, challenge, goals, whatever it is, at certain point, you need to fix certain stuff to get to the level you want to have, or to get to have the life you dream about. So it's all about the focus, like laser focus where you're going, but understand what's the problem before you go to the next level. So Vince, end up this call with some powerful stuff, because there's people listening. They need some energy. They need some boost. It's Mindset Monday. Make it happen, Vince. Come on, last quote or last phrase.
So if you guys want to boost your energy, there's a lot of people on this call are saying, well, how does Vince boost his energy? And I've been getting private messages, and JP's been getting, and we've been doing over right now, what, 70, probably we're at over 70 Facebook lives. Okay. Well, is there something that you do to boost your energy? Jean-Philippe and me have a way to boost our energy, and we're going to do it with you on the call right now. Okay. Jean-Philippe standing up, I'm standing up. Before, we were next to each other and we said, JP did a move, and this move we integrated it in since COVID, and it brings blood to our brain and it brings oxygen to our brain. So we're going to do it with everybody on the call. And when you're finished this live today, if you're listening to it, do it. You're going to see, you're going to get very high energy. Okay. So we're going to do it together 3 times. Okay, Jean-Philippe?
Yes, sir.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. One last
jump in the air. You jump in the air, you bring your hands, and then you go up and you slam. Do that 3-4 times and see how you're going to feel. It will change your physiology. It will change your language. It's going to change your focus, and you're going to be ready to dominate.
Thank you, everybody. Have a great Monday.
Have a good day, everybody.